Hey, how are you today? I appreciate you being here. I want to talk about allowing ourselves to get into the ease and the flow that is the natural state of who we are and life as it's intended to be. And I'm certainly not an expert on these things, but it's such a personal interest of mine that I love to dive down the rabbit holes of what these things can mean for us and the benefits that they take. And in all the theory and all the spiritual practice, I've always found that the practical application was where the magic happened. And when we learn how to let go of wanting a certain situation to work out in a certain way, we allow that universe to join us as it gives to us. And in its giving, we allowing things to become the receivers of that so that we can share and be happy, which is the meaning of life, that plain and simply put. When you allow yourself the ease of, when you accept the things the way that they are, when you don't try to change people how you want them, how you demand that they be for your own happiness, you've put conditions on it that exist outside of who you are. And you cannot change anything outside of you. But when you allow those things to be as they are, and when you seek I don't want to call it conditions, but when you seek what you want by being those things, you want a happy work life, and you be happy in your work life. Those things are invited to flow to you and through you. And when you're in a state of ease, I'm sure you've heard the term dis-ease, stress, when the body isn't in its natural state, things get dammed up. The energy isn't allowed to flow. So when we let go of expectations, really the most of the negative emotions that come from our expectations not being met. So when we let go of expecting a situation to be as we demand it to be, the best can come from that. And since the best is the natural order of life, and who we are as a being is a natural state of joy, joy is allowed to fill us up. And the things that bring us joy are allowed to come into our lives. We really only have to be in a receiving state because life is giving to us all the time. It's giving us the oxygen we need to breathe. It's giving us the mechanisms to breathe it with, and we don't even have to consciously breathe. It gives us the ability, the know-how, and goes through the process of breathing for us. When we try to hold our breath, we experience some discomfort. You might even pass out. But when you allow the natural tendencies of the universe into who you are, the natural state of you is a state of joy. When you allow those things, you get more reasons to be joyful. And what you think may bring you joy, what demands you put on a situation that if this doesn't happen, then I can't be joyful, you're narrowing your ability to receive. And when you let go, you allow the universe to bring to you things that are even more joyful than you wanted. We hold on to the past, the known, our memories, because it is known. But the greatest things that you want in your life, if you don't have them, they're an unknown. And if you're constantly expecting a known to come into your life, you stop that flow of the unknown, of the future, into who you are. The greatness of who we are is an unknown. The greatness of who we are is a future. But the only bridge to that is being in the now in an accepting state. accepting things for the way they are, accepting the circumstances at work with the way they are, accepting how a relationship is going and who those people are. Don't try to dictate who those people must be. See them for who they are. And your expectations, if they get dashed, won't let you down. And if you hold tightly to an expectation of how something has to work out, and it doesn't work out that way, that's where negative emotions can come from. One of the ways. So I urge you to dream, yes, but let go of the expectations. Dream for those things that you want. Hold the visions, but don't demand that the universe deliver you that new car that you want in a specific way, because it's got something bigger for you. And when we allow that, we get a sense of that. When we are joyful, we invite more joy into our lives, and those things come from an unknown. And expectations of how the future has to unfold limits the delivery of the unknown, of that greater sense of who we are and what we're connected to, into us in our lives. One of the easiest things we can do is let go. Allow and let go. When we resist an anger, that anger isn't allowed to flow out of us. When we call, yes, I'm angry. And we don't have to push it away. Because what we resist is going to persist. Well, yes, I'm angry. And nothing else. I don't have to do anything about it. The natural flow of the universe is just going to take over. You get out of the way. You tell the universe what you want by the thoughts that you have. And if you're holding on to a thought of a situation that has to work out a certain way, you don't allow that which is to work through you, with you, merrily, 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 down the stream, not up the stream. Don't fight the current. Let go of the oars. You don't even have to paddle. Let go of the oars, and the stream is going to take you in its natural ease with life. Merrily, merrily, merrily. Life is but a dream, and you can pick the dreams you want to have and let go of them coming to you, because the surprise that they will be delivered to you, that unknown, is going to be so great. And when you know that you've consciously done that by letting go, that proves to you that you can do that again. There is a formula, and that's how easy it works. Let go, let God, or whatever else you think is beating your heart, or whatever else is making you breathe, or whatever else is delivering you those dreams and has already given you the mechanisms to interpret them. You are wonderful. We all are. You have a purpose. We all do. When you allow that, it becomes you. It'll seek you out just as you are seeking it. What you are seeking is seeking you. Allow it to happen. Be in the state of how you would be when you get the things that you want. And if what you want is a car, and somebody knocks on your door with a new car, are you going to fight it and say, no, that's not how I want to deliver it. I wanted to go down to the dealership to get it. You don't have to do that. It's just that easy. You can let go. Surrender to what is. I appreciate you listening. I really do. Go out and be the change you wish to see in the world. Gandhi said it. Thanks very much. Take care.